formally do that first. So it's now formally reopened, and I hope you're comfortable with that, Mr. McLoughlin and Mr. O'Brien. Deputy McCarthy.
Thank you, Chairman. Can I welcome Mr. O'Brien, Mr. McLoughlin, their colleagues in both the Department and the HSE to this evening's meeting. I just wanted to comment in a couple of different areas in respect to different overruns. The first one is the whole issue of generic drugs. It's been clear for some time that the stated or the intended savings in relation to that area have not yet been achieved. And as to why that is the case, I'd be anxious if you could provide information in relation to the delay in securing a new pricing agreement for drugs. I think we are paying in the order of 17% of our budget in drugs here compared to 9%, for example, with the NHS. And it's a long-running issue, and it's one of those issues that that people would have expected a bit of movement on. So could you begin by explaining to me why that is not the case, why the delay has been in terms of securing the new pricing agreement? Whichever. Mr. McLoughlin, Mr. O'Brien.
Chairman, I've outlined in my opening statement that I regret that I'm precluded under Section 15(1)(a) and (b) of the Oireachtas Act of 1997 from commenting on government policy or engaging with the committee on the matters, including the matter you have raised. I will be happy to engage with the committee in due course in line with the relevant legislation and standing order and by way of a constructive, disciplined and structured response to the draft report prepared by the Controller and Auditor General. I do want to be helpful, however. These matters are being dealt with and I have nothing further to add.
You're a disgrace as a public official that you, the chairman of the HSE, would treat the people of Ireland with such conduct. You are not fit for office. As chairman of the HSE and Secretary General of the Department of Health, you should resign. You are a disgrace. I have sat here for years and have never seen an attitude like this from a public official. And chairman of the HSE, if this is how you treat the public, how do you treat your patients that are under your remit?
You're not the lead speaker.
I am saying
you are
that
not
you are not.
Speaker. Deputy Fleming.
I leave it at that. You're a disgrace.
Deputy McCarthy.
Chairman, thank you. Can I ask you, Mr. O'Brien, will you answer the question that I've asked in relation to the...
Chairman, I'm leaving this room. I won't sit here any further to this charade of a meeting, which is a disgrace to the Oireachtas and the elected people of Ireland. Your predecessor, Mr. O'Brien, spoke about these issues. We are resuming a discussion, and I won't accept from you, Mr. O'Loughlin, that you are not free to discuss issues. Because if other highly paid public officials acted like you to be a disgrace to the country, I'm leaving in protest. And you decide
Chairman,
to answer your questions.
Chairman, could I just point out with respect, Chairman, could I point out with respect to be helpful, could I just make, I said the matter was being dealt with. It is a matter of fact that there is legislation before the House in these matters, and it's called the reference pricing legislation. I just want to be helpful in the context of what's already in the House. Thank you.
Continue with Deputy McCarthy.
Chair, can I just say there was absolutely no need of outburst from Deputy Fleming. Passionate as he might have been out of it. It's a shabby reflection on us as parliamentarians, that kind of outburst. And that's shameful behaviour. Absolutely shameful behaviour. Anyway, Mr. O'Brien, can you engage with us in relation to the issue of price structuring?
Yeah, the issue of